Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a very fresh, very simple, almost like a no makeup tutorial. Now summer is here and I thought this is the perfect time to share a no makeup tutorial, and you can wear this makeup look to your office, to your college. This is a very daytime makeup look, and I'm gonna go from here to here. So if you'd like to know how I get to this look, then please keep on watching. First thing I'm gonna do is roll my face using this jade roller. Now I'm not sure if it is the real jade, but it does feel really nice on the skin. It feels really cool and it does the job of rolling my face. So yeah, I'm gonna do it for a couple of minutes. Face rolling helps with lymphatic drainage, hence face looks less puffy. It is same as using the Nurse Jamie Uplift Roller, but a lot affordable. I like to keep this in the freeze before I use it for 10 to 15 minutes so that it becomes really cold and it just works as an ice. And yeah, and now I'm going to moisturize my face. Now you can use any moisturizer that you like, but today I'm going to be using this one right here. This is by the brand called as Happily Unmarried, and this is their dry skin moisturizer. I would not really use this moisturizer every single day of this summertime because this is quite a heavy moisturizer, but recently my skin is feeling extra dry and I've been getting dry patches all around my face, and as I said, this moisturizer is a little bit heavy. This does help me with those dry patches, and that is exactly the reason why I'm using it. So, and I'm also not going to be using too much of it, very little bit of that. And just put it all over my face. Today I'm skipping on eye cream because I already put this quite heavy moisturizer. But I'm gonna add a little bit of lip balm to hydrate those lips. And now I'm going to move on to my primer. Now whether you are doing a full face of makeup or no makeup, if you wear a right kind of primer, your makeup will stay fresh for a really long time on your face. And the primer I'm going to be using today is by Wet n Wild. It's their Cover All Primer, and this primer is for all skin types. And now, instead of foundation, I'm going to be using my concealer as my foundation. And the concealer I'm using is by Wet n Wild. It's their Photo Focus Concealer. I use this concealer all the single time. I'm going to put that under my eyes, around my mouth, like basically on the areas where I need to cover up. And then I'm gonna blend them using my brush. And while I blend it, I'm gonna take this concealer all over my face, so my entire face has a little bit of color. And then I'm gonna use my sponge to give it all a smooth finish. And once that is done, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of cream contour. For that, I am taking the PAC Take Cover Concealer in the shade D33. And I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones. The reason why I'm doing cream contour is because cream contour stays longer than powder contour. Powders will usually come off, but the creams, once set, it will just give a tint onto the skin and it will not come off the entire day unless until you are using, makeup remover and stuff. And once again, using my sponge, I'm gonna go over my contour areas as well to smooth it all out. And to set my face, I'm gonna be using a loose powder instead of pressed powder. And the powder I'm using is by Kryolan. I use it all the time. And I'm gonna use my brush to pick up the powder from the cap. And just gonna press it under my eyes first. I'm also going to set my contour area with the same loose powder as well. Now moving on to the eyes. First I'm gonna fill in my brows, and to fill in my eyebrows I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in the shade medium brown. And now I'm setting the brows in place using a clear brow mascara by Wet n Wild again. And now for the eyes, you can either keep it bare, just the mascara, or you can do what I'm about to do, is using a bronzer as the eyeshadow, just to give a little bit of something into the eyes. And the palette I'm using is by Sugar. It's their Contour the Force palette in the shade Vivid Victory, and I'm gonna take this contour slash bronzer color right here and just gonna put that in the crease. I'm also gonna put that same color in my lower lash line as well. The reason why we put shadow in the lower lash line, because we naturally have the shadow underneath the lower lash line, and when we had put our concealer, the natural shadow was almost gone. So just to give back that shadow, we put this color on our lower lash line. That's it. Now I'm gonna put on my mascara. Now, no makeup is all about making your own features look good in the most natural way possible. And similarly, adding mascara onto the lashes makes your own natural lashes look really nice, thick, extra black, you know, curls, all that stuff. So the mascara I'm going to be using is by Maybelline. It's their Total Temptation mascara. And putting mascara also makes your eyes look bigger. And now to make my eyes look even more bigger, I'm going to be taking this highlight color from the same Sugar palette. I'm gonna put that in my inner corners very slightly. I'm not gonna do too much of that. And now moving back to the face, I'm gonna be using the same contour powder or the bronzing powder from the same Sugar palette. Just gonna graze it on the areas where we have put our cream contour. This is also a way of intensifying the contour color so that it stays for even more longer period of the time. And now it's time for blush. Now I personally am a very blush person. If you do not like blush, you can skip on blush. In fact, all the steps that I've shown in this video are optional. You can either add more steps or you can remove steps. If you're a kajal person, you can add kajal in your lower lash line, or if you are a wing liner person, you can also add a wing liner. So it's just absolutely up to you how you want to modify it. But since I'm a blush person, I am going to be adding the blush from the palette. And now before I put on my highlighter, I'm going to be spraying my face using some rose water. And I'm using the Kama Ayurveda Pure Rose Water. And then I'm going to be using my sponge and just press the water into the skin. And now I'm going to be adding the highlighter. And as you can see, I am putting the highlighter, but also I am blending it with my fingers. That's because it's a daytime look. I don't want too much highlighter because we will anyways gonna have our sweat to volunteer in our glow. So yeah. And again, I'm gonna use a sponge and go over the highlighted areas. And lastly, we're down to our lips. For the lipstick, today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Jolt Lip Pen. And lastly, which is really important, especially in the summertime, otherwise your makeup will melt off, is to set the makeup. And the makeup setting spray that I'm going to be using is by Faces. It's the Ultim Pro Makeup Fixer. I'm first going to give this a good shake and then just spray it all over my face. And yeah guys, that is it for this fresh no makeup look. I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, you guys know the drill. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already yet, and if you have any other video requests, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.